In this lesson, we will learn how to factor a perfect square trinomial using a shortcut factoring formula. A perfect square trinomial will always fit one of these two forms here, where if the form is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, the trinomial factors into the square of the quantity a plus b, and if the perfect square trinomial fits the form a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, the perfect square trinomial factors into the square of the quantity a minus b. Notice how if we have plus 2ab, the binomial is a plus b. If we have minus 2ab, the binomial is a minus b. I do want to mention the factoring techniques of grouping as well as trial and error do still work on perfect square trinomials, but in this lesson we will focus on the shortcut formula to factor perfect square trinomials. And therefore, to factor a perfect square trinomial, step 1, we confirm that the first term and third term are perfect squares. This allows us to identify the values of a and b. Step 2, we confirm the middle term is equal to 2ab, or 2 times a times b. And then step 3, we write the trinomial in factored form, which is the quantity a plus b squared, or the quantity a minus b squared, based upon the sign of the middle term. Our first example is 36x squared plus 60x plus 25. The first step is to verify that 36x squared and 25 are both perfect squares. 36x squared is a perfect square because it's equal to the square of 6x. 25 is a perfect square because it's equal to the square of 5. Written in this form, this shows that a is equal to 6x and b is equal to 5. The next step is to verify the middle term is equal to 2ab. 2ab is equal to 2 times 6x times 5, which does equal 60x, the middle term, and therefore we do have a perfect square trinomial, and the trinomial will factor into the square of the quantity a plus b. We know the binomial is a plus b because the middle term is plus 2ab, or in this case, plus 60x, which means the given trinomial factors into the square of the quantity 6x plus 5. So this is the factored form of the given perfect square trinomial, but let's multiply this out and verify this is correct. To multiply out the square of the quantity 6x plus 5, there are no shortcuts. We have two factors of 6x plus 5. When multiplying two binomials, we always have four products: 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6x times 6x equals 36x squared. 6x times 5 is 30x, so plus 30x. 5 times 6x also equals 30x, so plus 30x. And finally, 5 times 5 equals 25, so we have plus 25. Simplifying, 30x plus 30x equals 60x, giving us 36x squared plus 60x plus 25, verifying this is factored correctly. Let's take a look at our second example. We have 49x squared minus 28x plus 4. Notice how because the middle term is minus 28x, if we have a perfect square trinomial, we'll be using this factoring formula here, where we'll have the square of the quantity a minus b. Step 1 is to verify the first term and the third term are perfect squares. 49x squared is a perfect square. It's equal to the square of 7x. 4 is a perfect square. It's equal to 2 squared. Written in this form, we can easily identify the values of a and b. A equals 7x, b equals 2. The next step is to verify 2ab is the middle term, or in this case 2ab equals 28x. So 2ab equals 2 times 7x times 2, which does equal 28x. So we do have a perfect square trinomial in this form here, which means it factors into the square of the quantity a minus b, which means the given trinomial factors into the square of the quantity 7x minus 2. This is the factored form of the perfect square trinomial, but once again, let's verify this by multiplying this out. The square of the quantity 7x minus 2 equals 2 factors of 7x minus 2. To multiply, we have 4 products, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 7x times 7x equals 49x squared. 7x times negative 2 equals negative 14x, or minus 14x. Negative 2 times 7x equals negative 14x, or minus 14x. And finally, negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to positive 4. Combining like terms, we have 49x squared minus 28x plus 4. Verifying our factored form is correct. I hope you found this helpful.